So the parts of a normal Beyblade would be, you know, a bit chip, attack ring, weight disc, spin gear for a GT sort of Beyblade, customized engine weight, and a blade base, right? Every Beyblade has a weight disc. Every single one of them, the Legal and Plastic series, has a weight disc, except Flame Pegasus. This has a gyro mode, which is in fact dual spin, making it also the only dual spin plastic Beyblade. When launched, it is placed rather than spun. So you can use a normal launcher. It has a locking mechanism to lock that in place here, but you can also do this. So it's 3, 2, 1, go shoot. And she'll spin away like that. This is pretty cool, and until now has mostly been considered a bit of a gimmick. I've been playing around with some of my nicer, legitimate bearings, and I've sort of come up with something. So this is the boy. Uses Zeus's Light Sharp, Gyro Engine Gear, 2 nice bearings, gyro stopper base, and this Dragon, Saucer, and Wall Iron combo. This most keeps out of the way. Now this top part free spins and isn't linked to the actual spin of the Beyblade underneath, so it's not the main source of mass, which is how I would generally sensibly determine if a Beyblade is still spinning, if the primary mass is. So the top part often doesn't spin. This makes it really goofy, but also means that a spin stealer, such as say this zombie, is actually going to struggle because it's going to turn, and it's not actually going to, it's going to hit something that has no energy, so it will not steal spin. This will take spin, slow down, and continue to sap spin off the zombie, while this just keeps spinning as a stamina type. It's quite well distributed, and with this tip, and maybe you can probably use metal change to a degree as well, it has pretty scary stamina. This makes it quite mean. Now, it can't take a hit to save its life. It is KO'd very easily, though later in the video I will absolutely beef a Square X launch, because I haven't launched one for a hot minute. So anything aggressive, say like a Drigger V2, or a obviously an attack type, anything upper attack, and even force smash will usually merc it pretty bad. But against anything passive like a Circle Survivor, a regular zombie, and especially a defensive zombie, it's totally safe. It can go either spin direction. Compacts can go either way, but you can basically pick your spin direction, so you're always equipped for the opponent. It usually doesn't matter too much because you're not actually making contact. Your shield is, but your actual mass is not making contact, which makes it a very, very unique and very cool thing that unfortunately is technically banned because we judge by whether the top half is spinning, because, yeah, even back then I didn't notice that, so on me too, even back in the day I didn't think, oh wait, yeah, this is the top half of the Beyblade, right. But nonetheless, it's a pretty significant beast of a combo, and a pretty fun little rule breaker. So I'm gonna run some videos. Okay. I have my Gyro Engine Gear. It's light sharp, and this Wall Iron plus Dragon Saucer. Got 2 nice bearings in it. Just to make sure they're free spinning. They are legitimate bearings. I've tried to keep track of them. They've just been used a lot over the years. This is a pretty good stamina combo. It's just a pretty basic right spin stamina. So we're going to go right spin first, and we'll launch Gyro Gear first. So that is almost amazing. Technically that's already outspun, but whatever. It is a goofy looking boy. Easy peasy outspin. Okay, let's go opposite. Now this one can get a little funky. Let's go for an opposite spin match. We will once again hard launch and hard launch. And once again it outspins. Yeah. And that sort of does a bit of that. So it's pretty goofy, but I feel like I kind of like having that around just because it's so funky. I'll try some other stuff in a minute as well. So it's a Drigger S Compact. That was really close because the bottom half did stop spinning, which is why I think that's an important part of this. We'll go again. So this is in left spin. And that is the most passive launch I've ever done on a metal change base tip. I have regrets. That is something I would have liked to have done in a tournament 10 years ago. I really need to do that and fail. But it is not the optimal strategy here at all. So Drigger S will lose. Let's go again. Yeah, so this thing might be really strong. Like, pretty gross. That does happen sometimes, though. Let's go again. There are risks with it. It does get a little goofy. I couldn't tell you why this change base thing's so passive. That was really close. Again, a lot of these are a real pain to judge, so I will say it's not just burst where things are quite difficult. But that is the nature of the beast. This is the intended usage. That's pretty scary. Alright. Let's try some other stuff. So with that, where is... Let's try against the big boy. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, easy target. Right, let's go again. That was a KO. Did bounce back in. Let's see how it does here though. Anything remotely aggressive will just knock this clean out of the stadium. There's no KO defense. Let's reposition this slightly. Sometimes you get one of those big double KOs. Let's go again. Yeah, see, it's a pretty soft target for anything aggressive. I'm actually surprised the combat didn't KO it more. Let's try something different. time we'll go with force smash. I think I'll choose left again. Okay, interesting. So I guess this thing would fall under zombies. I'm not entirely sure how to work with it. Obviously your mileage will vary pretty wildly depending how good your bearings are. And, but again, like even force smash can just KO it. We'll give one more go. Let's pull out something fun. Let's spin again. Actually, that one's in pieces. Let's try this. This could be fun. This is Circle Survivor. And that does happen. So it's a bit of a risk against like passive stuff, and even like this, like your burning Cobra shaft stuff, it's generally kind of safe, but it does have that associated risk. This is the battle of the two giant shields, I guess. So this is opposite spin. Yep, okay, this thing's pretty scary. Let's do same spin. That can happen too. We'll just reshoot that. I'm not entirely sure what triggers that, but that's something to work on. Yeah, still early days. We're still working out the bugs. Let's go again. I haven't done this before, so I'm actually really curious how this goes. And, okay, so this thing is a little more annoying. I guess, one last opponent. I'm going to go left spin, and boss music plays. Alright, no idea how to make this work, and I haven't actually launched a defense script base in a little while, so let's see how we go. Should go. Totally beat the launch. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to cope a little bit and say, launching over the camera's pretty hard. Let's give that another go. So that's a little more like it. Yeah, so again, it doesn't really take hits well. Have I got anything else in my bag of tricks at the moment? I don't think so. Oh, this could be interesting. I'm actually curious to see who wins this. I have the Lad. This is the most lad-heavy combo that I own. So that's right spin. This thing will easily win in right. So this is a kind of a minor thing because against this opponent, you can just switch spin directions to right spin, same spin, and just outspin it. It takes 0 effort. So let's go with left spin. This is just for my curiosity. I've not used spawn change base in ages, so I don't know how hard I have to launch to survive long enough to get the lad battle and if it'll work or not, but maybe harder than that. Yeah, that's rough. Oh! Now that's really interesting. So yeah, the immunity to spin stealing completely cooks the best LAD boy, Life After Death boy in the game. So I guess that's pretty interesting. This thing is mean as hell. Again, I don't think it's a major problem. Square Edge or any sort of attack type will blitz it. Drigger V2 blitzes it, and that's a pretty easy combo. Even compacts have a pretty decent shot, to be honest, from my previous testing. I imagine spin stealing attack just fine. I haven't been able to test that, but you'd probably just smack into it at the ridge. But yeah, on the whole, this thing is really scary, and I mean, technically it's illegal via the rules at the moment. I've updated the proposal to cover that, but yeah, really good. Again, bearing dependent, but really good. Tip does fall off once in a while, though. Flame Pegasus has an issue with the prongs where they don't sit out quite wide enough. But, you know, stays on for battles in most cases. Cool. Thanks for watching. Shout out to my best performing video. Go Gyro Gear.